It's been a minute since I baked, not a minute, it's been over 6 months since I last baked something. And I can't lie, I missed it. I don't know what it is about just mixing the same 4 ingredients together and them just turning into something completely different every single time that excites me. So yeah, I'm gonna be baking again today. As the title of the video suggests, I'm gonna try and find something that's difficult to bake and try and bake it. For anyone that's new here, I wanna inform you that I am not a baker. One of the main things I know about baking is the Bakerloo line. But yeah, other than that, I'm not really good. But this time is gonna be completely different because for the first time ever, I've invested in something that could change my whole baking experience. I spent money and I ordered some reinforcements that I've just never had access to in the past. And yeah, I was gonna unbox these, but I thought since we started this baking journey together, I think it's only right that I unbox this monumental reinforcement package together. First thing that I've ordered here is not a cardboard box, by the way, it actually has stuff inside. Look, do you want a little clue? Great British Bake Off. Here's the grand reveal, are you ready? Reinforcement number 1, apron. Bro, this is gonna be the Avengers of baking. Wait, where? This isn't what I ordered. I didn't order this. Did I get the wrong thing? I'm just gonna pretend I didn't. But this is exactly what I meant to order and I'm not surprised at all seeing this in my hand right now. Welcome to the Great British Bake Off. That's one thing that I would love to be on one day. You know what, I'm manifesting this so that if this actually does happen at some point in the future, I can look back at this video. Anyways, let me get box number 2. We got Great British Bake Off rolling pin. This is something I never had before. Like I remember multiple times needing a rolling pin. I'll just have to get like a cylindrical object. Bro, this makes me feel like one of them tractors that flatten out the concrete. Oh my, look at this. And last but definitely not least, this is probably the most exciting investment. I finally got one of these. Bro, do you know the amount of baking videos I've watched and then it'll be like step 3, put blah, blah, blah inside this machine, and I never have this machine. It's called a stand mixer. So now what it's gonna do is gonna stand there, it's gonna mix everything I tell it to. This genuinely feels like a monumental moment because I've done this for far too long and never had this. This was like 90 something pounds. It hurt my bank account a lot, but seeing it now, I feel like there's more meaning to life. Look at this, it's got flipping Captain Hook. Peter Pan sponsor me. I'm saving this apron for when I actually start baking. That's when I'm gonna put it on and that's when it's gonna allow me to transform into a baker. All right, let's just search this up. Hardest things to bake. Okay, a lot of the ones that are difficult I've already done. Macarons, eclairs. Do you know what I'm gonna try? One thing that I've actually wanted to make that I've never made is a croissant. French people, please rate the accent. If you don't like it, then... Actually, no, don't rate the accent. You lot are rude. If you don't like it, you can write about it. But yeah, no, okay, I'm gonna get started then. I'm gonna start making croissant. A very pressing question I have right now is how do you make croissant? Hopefully, as the video gets on, I get better and better at pronouncing croissant. But okay, yeah. Apparently croissants are really difficult to make. Okay, I'm gonna find out what I need to make. I'm gonna get the ingredients. I'm gonna snap my fingers like this and then the ingredients are all gonna be there, okay? That was just a trial run. This is the real run. Wow. Okay, so what we need to bake a authentic croissant from the streets of Paris is sugar, flour, some yeast, butter, more butter, puff pastry sheets. Wait, I didn't get the right thing. I was meant to get baking sheets. Okay, I didn't mean to get that. But yeah, okay, these are all our ingredients. Bro, apparently if you mix these 4 together in a certain way, you create a croissant. Sorry, you create a croissant. This is what confuses me about baking. It's the same stuff every single time. And every single time is completely different. Like people talk about diversity in London, diversity in the United States. Bro, the most diversity I've ever seen is in baking. So yeah, okay, let's see the first step. That's what his look like. And that's what it looks like on the inside as well. Bro, I don't know how this is gonna turn into croissants. I'm gonna be sick of saying croissant by the end of today. Oh my God, I don't think I ever want to see another French person again.
First step, flour, sugar and yeast, salt.
Wait, he's not saying how much of anything to add. What I've learned from baking videos is that baking is a science. Everything needs to be exact measurement. The guy's telling me, yeah, add flour and yeast. How much? Because bro, I'll add all of that into all of this, put it in the oven and suddenly I got a flipping hot air balloon. Okay, he's got the ingredients in the caption. For the dough, 520 grams of bread flour, 10 grams of salt, 8 grams of dried yeast, and we want some water and we want some milk and some butter. All right, cool. Let's make some flipping croissants, mate. So first thing you want to do is, what does tepid mean? Oh, I got Google, why am I asking you? Oh, lukewarm. Okay. What I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna put every single ingredient inside a bowl, prepare it. That way I can just mix stuff together. And I'm pretty sure that's the way normal people do stuff. Okay, so first things first, 520 grams of bread flour. And I just realized I don't know where my scales are. Okay, yeah, I don't have scales, so I can't measure anything. All right, so this is 1.5 kilos. So 520 grams is around a third of it. This much, that should be a third. 520 grams of bread flour. All right, keep going. Oh my days, I forgot. Sorry, I meant to switch into my Great British Bake Off apron. I was thinking I didn't feel locked in. It was because of this. I'm actually a baker today. Look at that, bro. I got little pockets as well. So I'm gonna start posing in pictures. I genuinely feel different. I'm so ready to bake. We got our 520 grams of flour. Let's leave that there, move this out of the way. Next, we want 10 grams of salt. You know what? We can use the measuring cups. You know what we could do? We could find out the density of the salt. 10 grams of salt is equal to 8.2 milliliters. I'm gonna go 5 milliliters here. Oh my God, that should be enough. That should be enough salt. Flour, done. Salt, done. Next, we want 8 grams of instant dried yeast. I think I need scissors for this. I don't have scissors for this. Knife. That should be around 8. Next up, we got 50 grams of granulated white sugar. All right, this should be around 50. What else do we need? 135 milliliters of lukewarm water and 135 milliliters of lukewarm milk. Okay, my milk is still cold, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get some hot water, I'm gonna mix it with the milk, and I'm gonna tell Luke to come warm it up. All right, I got some hot water in here. I'm just gonna add some milk to this as well. Bro, it feels like I'm making baby milk. All right, cool. That feels lukewarm. If any Lukes are watching this, can you confirm? Okay, no, it's not lukewarm. This is Oliver warm. All right, what do I need to do with this? So we want to get 40 grams of this. This whole thing is 250. This is our lineup so far, yeah. We got the salt there, butter there, sugar there, lukewarm, Oliver warm water there, yeast there, flour there. All right, so what we need to do, we need to get the flour, sugar, yeast, and salt and mix them all together. All right, here we go. Salt, yeast, sugar. I've never followed a baking recipe from a TikTok video before. Okay, just give it a quick little mix. Okay, I don't have a whisk, but I have this. Step 1 is done. What's next? Bro, this guy's not clear on what he needs to do. He went from this, he added the milk in, and then suddenly it just transformed into dough. He didn't show anything in between. I'm just like, how did you get that dough? Sorry, did you get that dough? Anyways, I'm just gonna pour this in. I'm gonna mix this all together. I hope I'm mixing it right because I know this baking stuff, one mistake and forget it. I think it's harder to bake than to build a Boeing 747. All right, that's kind of coming together. Look at that, I created a brain tumor. How did this guy mix it? You know what, I'm just gonna use my hands, bun it. I don't like it when the sticky stuff is on my hand. Oh, this isn't too bad. Okay, I was being a bit dramatic. Oh no, it is sticky. Never mind, I wasn't being dramatic. I'm never gaslighting myself again. Oh, I don't like this feeling, man. Look, it looks like I unlocked a new plague. Okay, hands washed. Bro, I'm excited, I can finally do this now. You just dry them on your apron. Bacon cannon event. Bro, the guy doesn't use the machine. The machine that I just bought, I haven't seen the guy use it. Bro, I don't care. I'm finding a tutorial where you have to use the machine because I didn't buy this for no reason. I was too excited. No tutorials are using the machine. Everyone's saying to just do it with your hands. I'm gonna keep finding tutorials until I find someone that says, by the way, you have to have this cool new machine. Yes, this guy uses the machine. Look at this. Bro, I've never been so excited to see this machine in my life. Yeah, give it that, man. Give it that, give it that. All right, you lot move out the way. Apparently I need to use the Captain Hook guy, so hopefully I'll get to use these two another time. All right, Captain Hook, you're up, mate. Here we go. So what I want you to imagine is that this is Peter Pan. What was Captain Hook beef with Peter Pan anyway? I forgot the story. I don't remember anything. I just remember Captain Hook, Peter Pan. I was gonna say Pinocchio. That's a different multiverse. What was Peter Pan's story? He was a kid that never aged, and Captain Hook had beef with him because why was Captain Hook beefing a kid? Okay, Captain Hook, confirmed nonce. I need to wash this quick. All right, cool. That's all washed. Oh, I didn't dry this one. Okay, now I'm gonna add this in here. Hopefully it just falls out nice and smoothly. Okay, Ed, I just got completely aired by flour and lukewarm and his mum. There we go. This is what the mix is looking like. I need to add it into the machine thing. This is the moment of truth. Wait, I need to wash my hands for this part. Once again, drying my hands on the apron so I can feel like a baker. What setting am I supposed to put this on? Okay, so the first stage is apparently, according to this guy, this Baldy, he's not even bold, is don't add the butter yet. We just want to mix this until it's just bouncing on the bowl or something like that. Oh, this is the best thing. Wait, stay down. How do you make it stay down? Ooh! Wait, why is it not? Did I break it already? Oh, was I only meant to use one bowl? Oh, I'm not meant to use both of these. This should be working now. Get back down. Ah, there we go. All right, wait. Let's see this moment together. All right, cool. You ready, yeah? Let's put it on number 2. Look at that. All right, cool. It said to leave it there for around 2 minutes. So for the next 2 minutes, I'm just gonna do some crack. Bro, it's not doing the thing that it's meant to do. It looks too sticky. I'm just gonna add more flour and hope for the best. It's been longer than 2 minutes. It's not merging together. I don't know why. It still looks bare sticky. I'm just gonna keep adding flour. It shouldn't be like this. Look, it's just not meant to look like that. I'm just gonna dump a lot more flour then. Why is it making bare noise? I just bought you, bro. It's said to do this until the thing looks like it's bouncing on the side of the bowl. So now what I think I need to do is add the butter, and I add it like bit by bit. But it said room temperature. This feels like the room. Yeah, this feels like the room. 1 butter here. Butter number 2. Butter number 3. Bro, they're not merging. The butter's not merging with the thing. The butter's just chilling on the side. It's not integrating itself within that dough society. It's just chilling on the sidelines. I'm gonna try to do it manually and just push it in with my hand. What you wanna do, yeah, is you wanna just go and chat to the flipping dough. Why are you bare shy? You're not actually butters. Like, the word butters didn't come from you. Okay, it looks like it's doing the job, you know. This machine is making bare noise. And it's so hot as well. First shift of his life. Okay, that looks like everything's infused and it's not, oh, it's not sticky. Oh my God, it's not sticky anymore. This is what it's looking like right now. And apparently we need to knead it for around 5 minutes on high speed on this machine. I'm so glad I don't need to do that myself. Anyways, get back in, get to work. All right, cool. So he needs to do this for around 5 minutes. That's been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna stop this now. You can have a break, mate. There you go. No, it's okay, it's okay. You can chill now. Let's see what this is saying. Okay, grab it and see if it doesn't rip or tear. That looks quite elastic. All right, yeah, I'd give it a little bit longer. Get to work, mate, get to work. Better check again. A bit longer, a bit longer. I want to test top speed of this real quick. Okay, that just looks unfair. It looks like it's just beating up the dough. Anyways, Let's see what this is saying now. Yeah, that looks good. It doesn't rip or tear. This looks like a positive bit of dough. Okay, what do I need to do next? Okay, cool. So next step is to literally just take what I got here and just make it into a round ball. That's it. Bro, that is the funnest step of the day. I don't know if this is the right consistency though. Or though, not dough. Does that look good? Any bakers watching this? Oh, that looks like elephant testicles. Can I just do it on the table? This is the most fun thing to do in baking, yeah? When you got the table there and you just go... And then we just want to turn you into a ball. You know what? This is a quick method, yeah? Put it inside the bowl and you just smash it around the bowl like this. Bro, if it's 6 p.m. now, I need to leave this for an hour and a half. I'm gonna be done at like midnight. Who would have thought this much effort goes into making a croissant? That's all right, nice and round. This is what we got. For now, I just need to cling film it and then set it aside. There you go, now you're covered. My good friend has now been captured. All right, you stay there. What am I doing now? Where's my phone? Phone? Ed. Oh, here you are. Oh, you don't need to put it in the fridge. You just leave it out. Next step, I need baking. Bro, did I buy baking paper? Ah, okay. I bought puff pastry sheets instead of baking paper because I thought this was the same thing because it's like a sheet for pastries. It's not. So I'm gonna have to go get some baking paper so I can create my butter blocks, which I can't do at the moment because I don't know if I mentioned I don't have baking paper. Okay guys, I'm back. I know this was instant for you, but I've actually been waiting for an hour and a half. Couple updates. Oh wait, I haven't turned my lights on. Okay, hopefully the lighting is better. As you can see, I've cleared up the table. So we've got a fresh surface to work with now. And now we just got to check up on our little ball. Oh, wow. It's flipping elevate. I mean, I know that's what yeast is supposed to do, but I'm just surprised. I don't know. I'm so used to stuff not working. But no, look at this. It rose the bear. You know what? Now that I think of it, yeah, I don't think I've made something like this with yeast before and like waited to let it rise. Like this is the first time I've had to wait for something to rise. This is sick. Okay, back to my, oh my God, I nearly forgot. I'm so sorry. My apron. How dare I? Great British Bake Off. Please forgive me. But okay, cool. This is where the creation of the croissant starts getting a bit more interesting. Okay, now I need to get baking paper, 40 centimeters by 20 centimeters. I've got my baking paper here. I don't have a ruler. How long is this? This is 38 centimeters wide and it was in this box. So 40 will be around this much. And then now we need to get our butter, 250 grams of butter. So basically this whole thing is just gonna, okay, all right. I don't know why I still am surprised by how much butter goes into bacon. It shocks me every time, I think. Ah, no, I got some butter on my apron. And that's kind of the whole point. It's meant to protect the clothes that I'm wearing now, no? But I don't know, I just wanted to keep it as fresh as possible for when I get the invite to British Bake Off. Anyways, let's cut this up. Gonna get a few slices of this and just lay them. There you go, mate. Yeah, just chill there. You too. Bro, this is a lot of butter. And this is quite expensive as well. Is this why croissants are so expensive? You have to use the half of Iraq's butter stock to make 5. Bro, croissants can't be good for you. Next, I need to take the butter off my hand just in case I put my arm in the oven and suddenly my left hand becomes a cake. And then what we wanna do is we wanna fold it where they said to fold it. Here. Oh, I think I did this wrong. It's not gonna fold properly. There's gonna be like a little gap. It's gonna be naked. Oh, it's naked. What's the best solution for this? What if I cover this on top? Oh, I think I might got it. That's not English. I might have it. There we go. And then fold it back to where it was. Bro, this is a lot of effort to go into a croissant. I'm just gonna buy it from now from the shop. And I'm on like step 2 out of like croissant, which is 300 in French. That's all folded. Now I need to flip it. All right, cool. As you can see, the butter is in bare different spots now, but we want to just shape it so that this whole thing is just like one long line of butter. And that's what I'm going to do. And thankfully, I've got my rolling pin that goes 0 to 60 in 1 second. But what you want to do is, if I remember correctly from the video, put the camera up a bit so I'm completely in frame first. And then after you've sorted that out, when I like hit it, this is going to be my first time using this rolling pin. I'm excited. It's really not as satisfying as I thought. All right, there we go. This is kind of working. Wait, the guy wasn't lying. He was like pushing the butter to the corners of the parchment paper is the most satisfying thing. He was telling the truth. Thank you, baker. I usually don't like bakers just because the bakerloo line is too loud, but I'm just gonna flat it out, make sure everything's even. Not to be confused with Evan, who is friends with lukewarm. Next step, I think I need to put this in the fridge and then we're gonna move on to the dough. Look at it. If someone does a recipe book, you should do it with this. Because look, I'm on page 10. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. You guys are actually blocking the fridge, so if you don't mind moving a little bit back. There you go. That's in the fridge now. Next up, and arguably one of the most important parts of this whole process, is the dough thing. What am I supposed to do with this dough?
To a rectangular-ish slab of dough.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, there we go. I need to push this into a rectangular shape. He said add some flour onto your cutting board. I don't have one because I'm actually having quite a lot of fun. I have a cutting fun. Oh yeah, let me do the thing. All right, there we go. We need to add some flour on top of this as well. Then he said just flip it out. Sorry, I was just trying to do thumbnail. I need to include my machine in the thumbnail. You know, if I make this the thumbnail, I'm low-key hoping at least one person sees the thumbnail. They're like, oh my God, this guy finally got like a machine. Oh, yeah, this looks so sick though. Got Dalmatian dough now, or minefield. I don't know. Sorry. Let me put this away. What am I doing? This feels so nice though. It feels mad soft. Okay, he said somewhat of a rectangular shape. Now we just start rolling it out. Oh, this is so fun, man. I could actually do this, not all day. I could do it for like 2 minutes and not be bored. Actually, no, 1 minute. I don't know what the exact measurements are yet, but it needs to be around like the same size as this, if not a bit bigger. But my one looks bare thin compared to the ones I'm seeing in the videos. Bro, this is so fun to do. And then it just goes back to its original shape. Now I need to fold this into itself, and then this goes in the fridge. My camera just got slammed off. I went back to it. I was hoping nothing was broken. I checked the camera. It just wasn't turning on. It had a message on the screen. It was like, camera error, turn off, turn back on. I turned it off, turned it back on, didn't turn back on. Anyways, it's been like 5 minutes. I've sorted it out now. Footage seems to be intact. Okay, where were we? Before my camera decided to flip in World Cup finals Zidane my table.
Italy just getting it clear. They got it up to Tony. He's found Del Piero. Looks for a free kick and doesn't get it.
Oh yeah, I got stuff. Let me show you them. Bacon trays. I'm not gonna show you all of them now because that is extremely boring. Anyways, I need to take this off the table. Please do nothing happen to you. Just stay there like this. In you go, and out you shush. Yeah, next step is to literally just wait for the butter to become a bit more pliable. I'm just gonna wait 20 minutes. I need to wait for that for 20 minutes now as well. I'm just gonna play 1 game of FIFA and come back. This is how quick I'm gonna be. All right, cool. It's been around 20 minutes now. I'm gonna get the stuff out of the fridge. My butter's here and my dough is here. First, I need to roll the dough out again. He said something about just enlarging it, so we're gonna enlarge it. Bro, this isn't rectangular enough. It's kind of like leaning to the side. Lean and Bot by J Huss. I've got the butter here. It's nice and soft. Wait, maybe it's a bit too soft. Wait, I think I need to put this back in the fridge. Wait, it looks too thin. Wait, I'm gonna put this back in the fridge for a bit, yeah. All right, cool. It's been about 5 minutes for me. Let me take this out of the fridge now. Bro, the butter looks too thin. It doesn't even look like it's gonna come off. Out of all the things that I thought could go wrong, yeah, I wouldn't have thought it's the flipping butter. You know what? We're gonna still try and see if we can make this work. When there's a will, there's a smith. You go there, put your legs there, and then the rest of you just go and headbutt it. I can't see where I'm putting this. I'm just gonna have to trust that it's in the right place. There we go. I should be able to peel it off. Bro, that's not peeling off. I think it's just not cold enough. Oh yeah, okay. It's going back in the fridge. Okay. Oh! Oof. That was very close. Should I just fold them into each other like this and put it in the fridge? Fold. Get in the fridge, mate. There we go. Ah, you go there. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for like 20 minutes. Bro, this is a lot of in and out of the fridge. More fridge time for the dough means more FIFA for me, dough. No. You know what, by the end of this video, I need to make 1 good dough joke. But yeah, I don't know. I still need to think about it though. Okay, 4 out of 10. We're gonna get a 7 out of 10 dough joke. For now, I'm just happy that I get to play FIFA because FIFA brings me a lot of dopamine. 5 out of 10. Okay, cool. It's been around 20 minutes. I'm gonna check on this now. All right, so now we're testing if the butter's gone hard or not. And this is the moment of truth. Hello? Yes, oh my God, wait, I think it's worked. I feel like a baker. Bakerloo line sponsor me. Bro, this feels like I'm taking off the biggest sticker in the whole of, I don't know which shop sells stickers, but in the whole of that shop. Okay, there we go. Butter has been somewhat successfully transferred onto the dough. I don't know what I need to do next though. What am I doing? YouTube. Okay, so this is the last thing I watched on YouTube in the last 20 minutes. Okay, so let me find the croissant video.
Exchange?
No. I need to watch an ad. Whilst this ad is going, please remember to like the video if you haven't liked it already, because it does help apparently. You know what I think would be cool? This has happened to me, I think 2 or 3 times in my whole YouTube career, is end up on trending. One of my videos was on like number 7 trending once. I don't know how that happened, but it was cool. All right, I need to get the top third and fold it over the middle third and then fold it again. There we go. That's 1/3 folded, and then get this part and fold this over as well. There we go. That looks nice and folded. All right, you can go there. Bro, look how much parchment paper I have. Anyone want to buy parchment paper? 3,000 likes on this video. Actually, what's the like target? Let's say 7 million likes, and I will put a grenade inside a croissant and eat it. No, not 7 million, 6 million. Okay, he said to smush it in a bit with the rolling pin to seal in the juices. So, there we go. Juices are getting Hey, why are you sticking onto the thing? It's an anxious attachment style seal. Okay, so what I need to do now is basically roll it out a bit more, then fold it in half again. I actually have no clue if this is gonna turn out okay or not. Okay, that should be calm. Now you said fold it again. Where are you going? All right, folding it again, and then just do the same thing. And now it goes back here and back in the fridge. I swear this fridge must be tired of this dough just squatting there. All right, cool, here we go. Oh, sorry, here we go. Why does this look bare cinematic? Okay, now we're gonna pretend this is a horror movie, yeah? All right, cool, I'm just gonna put this in the fridge. What the hell? That scared the life out of me. Anyways, the horror movie finished. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Bro, I look like a chef. British Bake Off, if you don't want me to actually bake anything, allow me to model your aprons for you, please. Hands in pockets, and you can pay me money to do that. All right, cool, it's been 20 minutes now. I'm gonna get my stuff out of the, I was gonna say oven, it's not an oven, dishwasher. I think the next step is basically just keep rolling it out until it's wham. Watch how fast I can roll, yeah? Oh my days, butter just exploded from here. No. Okay, I think I'm done rolling it anyway. Now the next part is apparently, oh, this is the fun part. This is where I can start making the little croissant shapes, which are triangles using a pizza cutter. This is the bit that I've been waiting for the longest. Let's make a square first. We got our little butter base here. Here we go. Bro, this is very satisfying. Go again. Is that too fat? That looks a bit too fat to me. It doesn't matter. They're gonna all be different shapes and sizes. We're all about diversity here. And we're gonna figure out which shape works best. Now apparently we need to stretch them out a bit. I don't know why. Bro, this is actually a pizza. Should I just put it in the oven like this and see if I can make a pizza croissant? And then after that,
This is gonna give these croissants a pro-tapered look.
a pro-tapered look. So I'm just giving the croissants a skin fade. All right, I'm gonna make my first roll now. Which one should I use as a role model? All right, cool, here we go. First roll, first roll. This is very exciting, man. Okay, it looks weird already. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Imperfection is perfection. Bro, look at this. Sorry, I know it's not cooked yet, but this already looks so cool. All right, here we go, next one, next one. Yeah, let's get you a pro-tapered look as well. Bro, this looks sick already. I don't even care, I'll eat this like this. Or should I put chocolate in one of them and make a, what is it, croissant au chocolat? Nah, but French people kill me if I do that, bro. It's fine, hopefully they're in high spirits after the PSG win. I'm gonna put chocolate in this one. Got some chocolate spread here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spread the chocolate. There you go, add a giant skid mark to the croissant. French people, if you're watching this, look away now, trigger warning. Look at that. Okay, I got a few more here that just don't have the triangle shape. So these ones I'm just gonna add chocolate and hope for the best. This one, yeah, what we're gonna do, that way, then go this way, then go underneath, and then this part goes above. We'll see how it turns out. And then this one, try give it braids. Okay, cool. That's basically done. Look at the lineup. Thumbnail. Bro, I've done like 5 thumbnails this video. It's like I'm compensating for all the videos that I just don't do thumbnails in. Wait, I need to do this thing called proofing now, where I basically boil water, put these in the oven, but keep the oven off, and then that way it will just like make it humid. I'm gonna put these in the oven. This does not fit in the oven. Okay, great. My baking tray does not fit in the baking compartment. Thankfully, I have another one. Bro, this one doesn't fit either. This one's too big and this one's too small. All right, cool. Let me get the good ones. I'll put them on this tray. Okay, so these are all the good ones that I made. Time to proof you. What even is proofing, bro? Is this like 2-step verification for bakery? I'm just gonna put this in the other oven. Okay, now I need to get some boiling water and put it in the oven with them, but don't turn the oven on. Something to do with humidity for the proofing. I don't know. I would just check their ID, but... All right, cool. That water looks like it's boiling now. Close. This oven, unfortunately, doesn't have enough space for me to put another saucepan in, so I'm gonna proof these without the saucepan method. Okay, apparently I just need to let them sit there for like an hour and a half. So I need to figure out what I'm doing from now until 1 AM. What am I gonna do though? 6 out of 10. But still, we need an 8 out of 10 dojo. I don't know, I feel like I need some training for this one, bro. Someone needs to put me in a dojo. I want to see someone make a dojo compilation. But yeah, I will see you in an hour and a half. Okay, cool, I'm back. It's officially been an hour and a half. I haven't looked at them a single time just because I wanted to make it a surprise for the both of us and we can both see it at the same time. Am I ready? No, I'm scared. Oh my God, what the hell is this? It's not good. It's really bad. What happened here? 1 in the morning and I have sludge. It looks like all the butter just melted. Well, it doesn't look like all the butter just melted. It's because of that flipping... I shouldn't have added the steamer thing. The guy was like, oh, steam the thing. Now look, it steamed the flipping butter out of his ass, man. Let me check the other one. Oh, wait. Why? So the bad batch turned out well. Bro, I put these in without the steamer because I thought they'd be the ones that turn out bad. That actually looks decent. This one might have potential. I'm putting all my money on that. Look at the difference. This is the same stuff. One of them with this steamer thing that the guy said, oh yeah, put it in the oven and steam it with boiling water. Look at that. This is normal. This is BBL. These could have looked the same as that. So the batch that I didn't care about turned out well. And the only reason it's here is because it couldn't fit there. Thank God it couldn't fit there. Silver lining. The glass is half full. We managed to get some here. Anyways, what am I supposed to do next, boss? Now I need to brush them with egg wash. Didn't know what egg wash was, but apparently it's egg and milk. It was this water that ruined my whole everything. Okay, I need to heat up the oven to 218 degrees Celsius. All right, mate. Now I need to prepare the egg wash. Was it 20 milliliters of milk? That's 15. That's something. I was meant to make croissant. Instead, I'm just croissant. Low angle just so you can see the egg getting washed. Let's start with the bad ones first. There you go. Get washed. I'm egg washing this batch, but I can't do it to this one because this one's already washed. I'm gonna try and make this one perfect. Okay, I don't know how to perfectly wash eggs. This one's got the chocolate inside it. This one's not too bad. Okay, this looks a bit messy, but I'd rather that than Ronaldo. I don't know how much egg wash is too much egg wash. No, this is just egg bath. Apparently, the next thing I need to do is let it sit for 20 minutes and then wash them with eggs again. You know I've been doing this since 3 p.m.
Yeah, I would just kill myself. That is shocking.
Guys, I got an idea, yeah. For the time being, I have to wait for these for 20 minutes. The oven is already hot. I think I'm just gonna put these in the oven for 20 minutes and see what happens. Because why not? Let's see what happens. Oh, I just put it in the oven, but I didn't show you, but trust me, I put it in the oven. All right, cool, it's been about 20 minutes. I need to wash these with egg again. No, why do I keep saying that? I need to add egg wash to these again, but first things first. Bro, it smells of a bakery. It smells of croissant. What? I know it's gonna look weird, but it has the smell. Okay, what is this then? Oh, your mum. Bro, that smells of croissant. Like, exactly like it. Am I turning French? Is my croissant getting better? Let me try it. Tu parles français? Where? What? Ah, les gars. I don't know what concoction I concocted, but this is, like, on its way to being a croissant. Okay, now I need to wash them. Why do I? Now I need to add egg wash to the... Bro, I'm tired, man. This is what this one's looking like, and this is what that one's looking like. Those are the only 2 croissants left. Bro, I said croissant too many times now. I swear down, I'm gonna flip in far. I'm gonna end up in Paris. Let's wash these again. All right, cool. I should be done now. Pretty sure I need to leave it for another 20 minutes, but this is how they're looking. Sorry, I know I keep updating you on how they're looking, but they just keep changing. It's like having kids and they just keep growing. But yeah, this is the one I'm most proud of. The rest, they were just there for bands. This, I don't know what this is. This one doesn't look too bad either. See you in 20 minutes or 1 second. Crap, 1 second. I forgot these were in the oven. This is what it looks like. Let's open one of them up. I made a biscuit. Bro, I made a... Ah, that is hot. It's a biscuit. Oh my god, that tastes really nice. That tastes very nice. Why do you taste nice, you prick? But yeah, I don't know what this is. I would eat this for breakfast regardless. That tastes exactly like a croissant. All right, it's been about 20 minutes now. Forgive me for the unprofessionalism with the microphone. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 20 minutes. Okay, les gars, on va doucher dans la... How do you say oven in French? Le hot. All right, you get in, mate. All right, that's the last we're gonna be seeing of them. Take care, lads. Enjoy. Bye-bye. All right, guys, it's been about 20 minutes. This is time for the final reveal. This is the moment that I've been waiting for, and I'm assuming you've been waiting for if you're still here. Okay, here we go. Let me just clear the table. Let's get this out. Wait a minute. Where's my glove? Yo, listen. Okay, I know there's a lot going on here right now, but let me just put these on a plate and we can see them better. Because right now, yeah, especially this one, it looks like it had too many laxatives. Low key, this one might be it. Bro, I made the flipping croissant. Look at this. Bro, this one actually looks nice. This looks legit. How did I make this? I don't know what happened to this thing, this little ribbon thing. It looks like I just made a pretzel. This legit looks like a French pastry. I can't believe I actually made this. Baking stuff usually goes wrong for me. I mean, things did go wrong, but these don't even look bad. Okay, wait, the truth is in the taste, so I need to taste them. I think this is the longest thing I've ever had to bake in my life. I'm gonna give this a little taste. Croissant number 1, are you ready? Because I'm ready. I need both of us to be ready, so just please confirm before. Guys, welcome to the first ever bacon video that actually went right on the first try. I don't know if this is exactly how it's meant to look on the inside, but it doesn't matter because right now it's inside my belly and my belly's happy. It's currently 2:36 in the morning and I'm in high spirits because this. All right, I'm gonna try this little one, yeah? Ooh, a bit more of a crunch to it. Let me try this one because why not, whatever the hell this is. Yeah, that just tastes of butter. Last one just to wrap up. Taste test the chocolate one now. Look at it. I don't even want to bite into it. I just want to frame it and just put it inside the British Museum. Unfortunately, this one is not stolen. I'm happy I'm ending this video on a good note. They look good, they taste good. If there's any bakers, any pastry chefs that are thinking of critiquing this video, critique it, mate, I don't care. I'm happy with the end result. I'm not happy with my kitchen right now though, but that is tomorrow's me to worry about. Actually, it's not tomorrow's me, it's today's me. Because it's 3:08 in the morning right now. Croissant, they have been made. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. This was an up and down journey. Now let's see if we can make a life lesson from this. I think a life lesson is to consistently persevere, never give up, keep going. Even when things go wrong, find ways to maneuver the situation. Be patient as well. Some things take long, but it's always the things that take long that are worth it in the end. And yeah, that's me done. Good night to everyone. Good night to myself. Heart emoji. Or if you're Korean, heart emoji. All right, in a bit.